Hello, I'm Dale
Yep.
from Dale's Gig Reviews and Metallaville online magazine, and I'm joined by Cartoons Can't Die, Matt and Maria. How are you?
Hello.
Oh, good.
Yeah, all good. Yeah.
And who's the third member of the band there in the background?
We've got two. Shiva, say hello. Say hello. Sit up. No, they're expecting a walk, so they're
Right,
they're
got,
I
like
think
gone
we're getting
camera
ready to go
shy.
out. Yeah, we're getting ready to do an interview.
yeah.
A bit
They're not usually
confused.
very camera shy.
So
Here we go. So,
I've done a
There's
bit of
one.
research.
There's the other one.
So yeah.
There's the other one.
So,
I've done a bit of research, and I really liked the song "Witch Doctor" "Ooh ee ooh ah ah," but then I realised that was the wrong cartoon.
That's brilliant. Never
Yeah.
had that before. That's actually really good. Kudos to you for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
so catchy though. It's proper ear.
yeah,
Do you know
you're going to be
what's
singing that now, aren't you?
Yeah,
You should
literally.
you should do an actual metal version of it.
Well, they've actually just
Good
released
idea.
some new material, haven't they?
Yeah, I heard this.
Yeah, well, they're
Maybe we
still
should do a collab.
collab. Yeah.
Oh, wow. You might have to change your hair a little bit.
I bet.
Oh yeah.
Didn't they used to wear like giant carrot costumes and stuff?
Oh, like foam hair.
No, they
Yeah,
used
they
to
have
wear
that foam,
really. They used to
foam
wear
hair.
like giant like split outfits, didn't they? I remember seeing them
Yeah.
on the foam hair. Maybe the foam hair. I remember.
Yeah, it was like
I remember them wearing.
sponge
They have,
hair.
I remember
they
them
have
wearing
foam
like
hair with
giant
big
carrots.
quiffs. Yeah, big
That
quiffs
was
and
it.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. This is an easy.
yeah.
It's an easier way to get your head on in the morning. Just put on a bit of sponge.
Yeah,
Good to go.
You're taking wigs to the
Yeah.
next level.
So you've gone past your hair drying and everything now, and you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all good. We made it.
Yeah.
Right. So
Cool.
we met you at the Auctionman on Tramlines, I believe it was. Me and my partner. You was performing late at night,
Yeah.
and I've got to say you really won over my partner to say how heavy you are. It's not the sort of music she'd normally listen to, being a Motley Crue girl, but she'd been raving about you ever since.
Oh, that's great.
That's so nice to
Oh,
hear.
that's nice to hear. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, that gig was great. I think I think it's probably my favourite show we've done. Actually, that one so far. Yeah, I think Yorkshireman is probably our favourite show we've done so far.
Yeah, it's because we were there.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah,
no other
obviously.
reason why.
Well, back then it was my actual night off. I wasn't doing any photography or gig reviews. I was there just to enjoy myself, and I've got to say, I ended up buying your T-shirt.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're representing the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah.
Representing.
And
Nice.
because it's Cartoons Can't Die, I've got my Pink Panther shirt on, which is a cartoon from when I grew up.
Oh wow.
So
You might want some. We've just had some merch made up for our hoodies, and it's got some references on there that you might like.
Oh, good.
Got some,
I mean,
got some how old's Cat? Like 90s, 80s references,
Yeah.
and 60s because Scooby Doo.
I love Pink Panther.
Scooby Doo. You can't beat Scooby Doo.
Yeah, we got Scooby Doo, Mojo Jojo from Powerpuff Girls, Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Cat Dog. If anyone's ever watched Cat Dog,
Yeah, cat dog, cat diddly dog. Yeah,
yeah, you
that
got
one.
There you got it.
yeah, that's a great song. Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, Gurr from Invader Zim. Is there one more missing? I think there's one more missing.
I think you got them all.
Yeah, I got them all. Yeah, I got all the references on there.
It's kind of like a mixture
Right.
of our favourite cartoons in a hoodie.
Excellent.
Because why
So-
not?
Yeah, in a very mental style.
So why the name? Because you're quite a heavy band, and with heavy bands like you got Black Sabbath, you've got Iron Maiden, Saxon, and heavier than that, Slayer and Soulfly, and then Cartoons Can't Die. It's sort of it's a cheerful
Yeah,
sort of
so
name.
it is kind of. So the name actually came about what's it, 14, 15, yeah, about 14, 15 years ago. So me and the old guitarist used to hang out, and we were watching. I think we were watching like Wacky Races and Top Cat at like 4 or 5 in the morning on like Cartoon Network.
Right.
And one of us said, "Cartoons can't die." Out. Oh, I can't remember what the context was. Cartoons really can't die. And then we thought like it was very unique, and then we sometimes about changing it,
Right. I just
and
want to
then we
point
were
out.
like, no, because that's gonna the name is so weird. People won't forget it.
Well, that's true. I don't forget it, but I will
Like,
like to say that your internet's lagging a little bit. You sort of like went in slow motion talk, and you seem to have frozen. Are you still there? Yep, they're frozen. Hmm. Yep.
Is that better?
Hello.
is that better?
Is that
Yeah, you
better?
sort of totally frozen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Hello.
Yeah. So, sorry, we were on the Wi-Fi for the
It's
house,
connected to a house.
not for the extension.
Oh, right. Okay. Fair
Sorry, yeah.
enough.
We're in the cabin in the back of the garden. Um,
Right.
yeah,
Is that okay now?
yeah,
Yeah, that's better. Much better.
Okay,
Thank you.
yeah,
Yeah.
good.
yeah. Did you catch all of what I was waffling on about?
You was watching cartoons in the middle of the night, and you said something about cartoons can't die,
Yeah,
or
and then so basically stuck on so there's like wacky races during like one of the massive car pileups, including Dick Dastardly, who's great. Um, and then one of us said like something to do with cartoons can't die, and they kind of we were like, oh, that's a really interesting name for a band, so we kind of stuck with it. And we ummed and ahed about changing it a couple of times, but it's so weird, and I don't suppose the word non-metal is probably the right one, but it's a name that people don't forget.
yeah,
It's not a name because like, there's so many, like you said, there's so many metal band names out there, and there's no way to keep up on top of all of them because you'll be like, oh, so there's three bands as a to obey a tyrant, disembodied tyrant, and disembodied something or other, and I'm just like they all sound like the same band name.
yeah.
I couldn't tell them apart, but there's like, yeah, you need like, I find it, like, well, we kept it because the band name's very unique, and it was just, yeah, yeah,
But it's a good way to stand out from the crowd by having a name that stands out, and
yeah,
Yeah,
it does stick in the mind.
yeah.
I got to admit, when I seen you on the bill, I was like, I've not heard of these. They sound a bit odd, and then I see. Then I seen you, and you look like you just walked straight out of a Mad Max movie.
We do
yeah.
And
with it.
the performance was absolutely terrific. You really knocked it out of the park. You were absolutely outstanding. Back then, you had a guitarist. He's left you, hasn't he?
Yeah, Mark, unfortunately, yeah,
Mark. Yeah, that's the one
yeah.
down here. Yeah, Mark left you, but you've not replaced him yet, have you?
No, it's because so the logistics of the band is trying to find someone um that meets all the requirements is quite difficult. So Shiva, it's okay. Sorry, she dropped her ball. Now she's being whingy. Yeah, so it's just very difficult because originally when we started off, we didn't actually have a drummer, and we kind of just went, we can't find one, so we'll just play. So we played backing tracks to start with. I think
Yeah.
was Tramlines the first time we had Ryan. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. So Tramlines is the first gig we actually did with a drummer.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah,
Before that we had yeah,
we should have
for
backing tracks
drums.
because we spent a couple of years trying to find one, and trying to find drummers is it's impossible. So we just went, well, we'll play without a drummer until we find one. I'm sort of going off topic here, but Mark, yeah, when Mark left, it's so Dan's moved up to Liverpool now.
Yeah.
We're down in Aldershot, and Ryan's over in Dundee. So to first start with, you've got to find someone who's willing to travel that distance because. I mean, to get to so we practice near Dan's house because he's kind of in the middle, and that's a 4 hour drive, isn't it?
Agree.
And then so it's the same for Ryan. Ryan's a 4.5 hour drive to Dan, so that's that. And then all of the gigs are like, I mean, we've got two down here, but the rest are like, I think the lowest one we have is Birmingham,
Birmingham, yeah.
and then the rest are like, we get up around Scotland and stuff. So you've got to find someone who's willing to do all that traveling to start with. And then you got to find someone who has 6, 7, and 8 string guitars, which most people go, "Oh, I've got a 6 string." It's like, okay. And then it's finding someone who's also got the equipment, which is also quite difficult because we're all digital, which
Yeah.
is like. So it's just trying to find someone who's done all that. We had a friend of mine step in for a gig. Was it in November, wasn't it?
Car and horses.
Yeah, he's stood in the rush for car and horses, so
London.
he knows all the stuff. But he's in Southampton, and he's very much like he didn't have. So he's Earthborn Kings. If he didn't have all that his own band, and he didn't have, if he had more time, he'd come do it. But
At Southampton, that is a trek and a half, then, isn't it?
yeah, it's like an hour. He's an hour from us, so it's a
Can't
lot.
get yeah, well, you can get further south, but that's
You
pretty
can, yeah,
south.
it's
So
pretty
you've got
south, yeah.
Edinburgh to Southampton,
Yeah.
where we are.
Yeah.
Surrey way, and then Hampshire way. Sorry, and then you've got Liverpool. So it's
Merseyside,
it's quite a concoction. I think we'll find someone one day. I think it's someone that's is dedicated and willing to. Hasn't got anything else going on, because obviously life gets in the way and all that kind of stuff.
Mark ended up going. So Mark worked for a.
He worked for a company that just took too much of his time.
He's going back and forwards between Lebanon. Was not Lebanon. Where was it? Saudi Arabia.
No, it was Lebanon.
Was it Lebanon? No, the company he was working for was Saudi. The airport he was doing was Saudi.
Oh right, yeah. Anyway, we can't talk about that.
Anyway, whatever. Yeah, sorry,
A long way abroad.
Yeah.
But going backwards and forwards. Yeah. We unfortunately Mark left. I mean, we will. Yeah, we'll find one at some point, but it's tough. It's because and then you got the skill as well. The skill trying to keep up with Dan is. I struggle to keep up with Dan. Everyone struggles to keep up with Dan. So it's trying to find someone who can link in really well. Like Matt would be a great choice if we could. But
yeah, you might hear this video. We'll send him the interview.
we
We had an amazing person that interviewed us, and you.
Yeah, and Matt's lovely as well. It's not just that. It's trying to find someone who gels really well.
Yeah.
Because we're all big nerds, and then Matt's also a massive nerd. So when he played with us, it was a really good fit. So.
Right. So when you say nerds, in what way?
Well, depends on who you pick, really.
It's more of a him question.
More of a him. Oh, you've become a massive nerd recently.
Oh dear.
So Maria has recently gone into anime quite a bit, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Board games we quite enjoy, don't we? You got a Steam Deck for Christmas?
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Right.
So you like Steam Deck? We like board
now.
games. Me and Maria go to LARP, which is the nerdiest thing of all things.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, Dan does quite nerdy things as well. Dan does all similar things, I suppose. He does a lot of gaming. Dan does a lot more retro gaming. He's one of those people who's got every console since PlayStation 1. No, before that, like game, all the things.
My first console was a Binatone, and he had this little rotary paddle, and you move these sticks up and down, and you hit a square ball. Yeah, my mum had. Yeah, the console was called a Binatone, and then I went on to an Atari, and I still play on my PlayStation 2. I wish I had an Atari still, but I don't. That's a hint to my partner to buy me one.
Yeah, go find that multi-grand Atari, please.
Yeah, please. But yeah, I play a lot of board games with my children. But they've discovered tablets and internet these days, so they're a bit boring. But and I don't play Scrabble with my partner because she hammers me.
We go a bit beyond sort of Scrabble and Monopoly, don't we? We've got, I think in our household, we've got 300 and something different board games.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
That's all, yeah.
Keeping it light.
Right, funny enough, there's a guy in Sheffield. You might see him every now and then. He goes to gigs quite a lot. He's got has a big trench coat, really long hair, like about 6'4".
Right.
Big guy, and you'll probably see him around Sheffield quite a lot. He's got something like 5,000 games.
Good grief!
Yeah, and they're his own cafe.
They're all put in boxes, and they're all cleverly labelled with scores and how.
What's that?
That's one of the 7 fills we know in Sheffield.
Oh, right.
But if you ask him for a chocolate, because he's always got chocolates in his pocket.
Yeah, we've got a guitarist, and I'm old. My brain is just totally gone. He's my friend on Facebook as well. Jamie Malander. He plays with Saxon's guitarist.
Okay.
Again, my brain is just totally gone. You know, age is terrible. Age and painkillers just don't mix very well for your brain. So he plays on our local scene. He does a YouTube channel where he's playing old video games, like from my childhood and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. He seems to have a lot of them, and I'm quite envious. I haven't got the room for that sort of stuff.
We got Steam Decks, haven't we, for like video games, haven't we? So Steam Deck's have everything these days, so it's just nice and easy.
Yeah. I'll have to drop you a link to his YouTube channel.
Yeah,
You can
go
send
for
it
it.
to
Go
your
for it.
bandmate.
Yeah.
So back in 2015, you did an album, Catherine, is it? I
Yep.
believe.
Yep.
And then 2025, you did Kinslayer.
Yeah.
Why
Kinslayer's
10
so that's the Waterfall release. Rebirth is going to be the album, full album when it's out in February.
February.
February, yeah, yeah.
February? So you got a new album in February, a
Yep.
full album. And
Yep.
what's it called again? Sorry?
Rebirth.
Rebirth.
Yep.
So why a 10-year gap anyway between new material?
Uh,
What happened?
so it's back originally when it's me. So it used to be me, Ellie, Luke, who I still keep in contact with, and a guy called Adam. We were the four original members. I wrote that, did all that, but then as bands do, they kind of just stop. Like Ellie had uni, Adam went somewhere, and Luke decided that as good as he is, he doesn't like playing live anymore. So,
Right.
which is really upsetting because if you see how good he is, you would get as angry as everyone else does when they go, "Why don't you play live when you have talent?" Because he is by far the best drummer. I would probably, if you had to rank like world drummers, he would be like. But he
Okay.
doesn't leave his bedroom. Just doesn't
Wow.
leave his house. Yeah, it's
Oh.
really upsetting. Like, yeah, he's absolutely insane. But anyway, so it stopped. Then maybe when was it? Sometime later, I met Dan at uni, and then we wrote some stuff, and then we were sort of fiddling around as people do when they're musicians, and then we're like, oh, actually, maybe we should get serious with it, and we think about band names and stuff, and then we came to the conclusion actually is like, well, why don't we just use my old band stuff because the material is pretty good. There's no point in wasting good material.
Yeah.
Because it's good. So yeah, we kept that. I was like, well, Dan really liked the band name as well, so he was like, okay, we'll do that, and we'll just add some new stuff, and we'll fiddle around with it. And then so from there, we've actually two of the tracks we've actually re-recorded. So Kinslayer is an old track, and we've redone that, and it's just way better now. And same with Loss, haven't we? So, but yeah,
Yeah.
the 10-year gap is only purely because it was. I'd probably say it was two bands. Is that pretty fair to say? Isn't it? Two bands with one name and one set of material. Is that really
Well, it's just you're the main sort of you're the founder and the bring forth of future hoods.
Yeah, I suppose.
But yeah.
Yeah, I would say it was my I suppose I was the original member from back then, but I would also say that you and Dan are the original members of this project, even though it's the same name. I don't know. So it's a weird one. I don't know how to really word it because the band isn't what it is without Dan and Maria or me or Ryan. But yeah, it's very much a different vibe from what it was back then. Back then, it's very like metalcore with some deathcore elements and some progressive stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no singer.
And there's no female singer.
And there is now.
Yeah.
See, this is why I think I like you because I don't really get on with metalcore. I don't get it personally. It's not my thing. But Maria sings.
Yeah.
You know, you've got your metalcore and your deathcore style, and then you've got singing, which I like to go in for the singing. I think Soulfly is about as heavy as I've ever really got. So, to have the metalcore style and then the singing as well means that I can listen to it because I can sing along, badly, but I can sing along, and then and it also stands out a bit because a lot of the heavier bands, the women do the screaming as well, and Maria doesn't really do the screaming. You sing, which
I've started. I suppose back then not, but I've had like lessons, and so I'll be doing. So any future shows you come and see, I'll be doing more of it.
You'll be doing more of it.
You do more than me. But yeah, I'll be doing more. We've got a song coming out in February where it's a different side.
Yeah,
you hear my screams.
To be fair, like it's the whole album is very much like jumps different genres, and this is like very grindcore. This is So
So what are your influences then? What do you listen to get to this sound that you've got now?
Well, it depends. I think if Dan was here, Dan would help as well. So It depends on what the song is. So each song is based on different artists. I'd personally say I like trying to get an overall influence for all the whole band is impossible because the entire list is like crazy, right?
We can go through some
Yeah.
though.
You go through some, that's fine, but yeah, we can do that. But I mean, you can go for the main ones like Periphery and like Whitechapel and
Spirit Box.
Spirit Box, even Alter Bridge for you and like Dan. I mean, Dan's the solo for Kinslayer is based off Dire Straits, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's based off Dire Straits. But like Godless is based off Electric Callboy and Lamb of God, which I like.
Yeah.
Rebirth is actually based off
OTEP.
your vocals are OTEP, yeah, off a band from the early 2000s, which no one's ever heard of.
Which is what?
Confront the Carnage. They
Right. Yep. Nobody's heard of that here
yeah,
either.
yeah, basically,
No one's confronted the carnage.
yeah, they don't even have they don't even have any stuff on like Spotify or anything. They just, but I've really enjoyed them, and I mean, yeah. Who else are the influences? Gojira's on the influences. Yeah, we said Periphery. Monuments is on there as well.
Landmarks.
Landmarks is more of an influence for the next stuff, but Landmarks are definitely up on our influences at the moment. Ramstein as well, but again, that's more on the next stuff we've got coming out, like next stuff we've got written. Knocked Loose to an extent on some of it, but again, that's on, yeah. Trying to think about other stuff now. There's 101 bands that are on there.
Yeah.
I can't think.
That's the majority of them.
It's the majority of them.
Otherwise,
yeah.
we'd be here all day.
Yeah,
Or all night.
Blind Guardian and I can't remember who they're called now. It's going to annoy me.
Some words though.
It's going to annoy me as to who they are.
Right. I'm the old one here with bad memory. You've got no excuse.
Yeah, I know, right?
Blind Guardian. What's the other one?
Words?
Stratovarius was the other one.
Okay. Right.
Yeah,
Because
so
I saw Gojira when they were first sort of starting out, and they were the first band on that Download Festival. That's they opened on I think it were on a Sunday, and I were hungover from the Saturday, and I'm like, oh, I can't be doing with this music, but I did actually enjoy it.
were they still going by Godzilla back then, or was it Gojira?
Sorry?
Were they still going by Godzilla?
It was Gojira.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's what they're, yeah. I
Yeah.
remember. Yes,
They're good. I've seen them live. They're really great.
I haven't seen them live. I really want to see them live.
They're good.
Yeah. And I've seen Rammstein twice, lucky enough. And
I watched Rams. I waited like
I haven't
14.
seen
I waited 14 hours at the front of the stage, so I got to be at the front of Rammstein. It was great.
and you've still got your eyebrows.
I did. I lost all the hair on the back of this arm. It was literally all singed off. I watched it. The cameraman melted.
Yeah.
Really funny. You're watching the camera guy going, and the whole camera was tilting to the side. And they had to take it away because the plastic was melting on
Hang
me.
on, the cameraman melted or the plastic?
The camera.
Oh.
And they go,
That's just like,
protective things, but it's so hot.
he made of wax.
It's more impressive if the cameraman melted, but
I know.
were you on the side of the penis cannon foam?
I was. I got a face full of it. But with how hot it was, the foam was actually like quite a nice cooling experience. So,
Because when I seen them, I was on the penis cannon side, and on the other side they had the keyboardist on the dinghy pretending to.
I had both on my side.
Yeah. Oh, you were lucky. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
That's back at Sonosphere Sonosphere was crazy.
Yeah, I love Sonosphere. It was absolutely fantastic venue. So yeah, it's a shame it's gone. Really is a shame it's gone.
Yeah.
So you've got a tour this year. Is it a headline tour? Because I've got some names down.
No, I think we kind of put it down as a tour because we don't end up with so many dates in like quite a small space. No, it's not a headline tour. It's just a lot of shows, isn't it? That's been rammed together. No, it's not. We got one headline, which is at Sheffield.
Yes.
And the rest are
Corporation.
Yeah. No, Network.
Network. Sorry.
Network.
Network.
Yeah. No, the rest. Yeah, that's the headline one. We got every other one is supporting. So we've got we've got quite a few. There's a couple of. We had a new date added last night, which will be probably the biggest show of the year.
Hot off the press.
Okay.
First person to know.
Yeah. What's that one then?
We're playing with Opal in Sky.
Okay.
So if you might not know the name, but as soon as you see the guys who are in it, you'll be like, I've seen you on social media everywhere.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Canadian
they're
band.
a Canadian band. Yeah, you'll see them. They're two identical twins with long hair.
Okay, right. I'll check them out.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm going to ask for a photography plus one pass for the network in Sheffield. You know, as your VIP guest list. It's got to be
Of
done. You
course.
know.
Of course.
Without being said. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be said.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
written. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Because I've got you down. We're supporting No Tricks, Dead Mob, Pensai, Rogue Awakening, Virtue in Vain. Is this all correct so far?
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's really funny because I saw the Opal in Sky, but it was all written as one word, Opal in Sky Band on the Facebook. And my brain could not separate the words. And I'm just thinking, Opal in Sky, how do you pronounce that?
So
And it's
actually,
Opal in Sky.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was funny enough. I found out where their band name came from. So their surname is Opalinsky.
Ah,
So that's
right.
where the name
Okay.
Opal in Sky comes from. So I hate saying the name. It's so jarring. Opal in Sky.
Yeah.
It's a very unique name, but it doesn't. It's like I don't know the
Yeah.
grammar. I think the grammar upsets.
It's bad English. Yes,
Yes.
Opal in Sky. Yes, and that was one thing which I loved about you is when we seen you perform, we spoke to you after, so we saw you go up, we heard you sing, and obviously you're screaming and you're singing, and you've got the heavy guitar and that lot. You both look like you've just come out of a post-apocalypse sort of thing, you know. And then we met you after, and you're so well spoken, and it was absolutely, you know, it
Okay.
was
Well,
absolutely
Damn it.
lovely.
okay. We'll come out with
Oh,
the grunts
thank
next time.
you.
We'll come out with the
Yeah,
grunts
we
next
should
time.
have been like, "Ugh."
Oh,
Yeah, you should have like, can I have your answer? Yeah, you can. But no, you were all so polite and well spoken. It was lovely.
Let me dip my
You're
finger
welcome.
in oil and I write it on your forehead.
Come with me.
Yeah, I love that. The whole persona, your whole
You follow merch tag. Buy
Yeah.
all. Buy
We'll
all
buy
merch.
oil.
I only need one shirt. Buy
You need
all
to pay
merch.
for oil.
You buy 10 shirts.
Gone too far now.
yes, yeah, yeah. Going more serious. Yeah, it was nice because you got this whole on-stage persona, and then meeting you off stage, you were like a big polar opposites, and you know, yeah, you stood there like dressed as you are now, really, and talking as you are, and it were like, oh,
They're
Yeah.
yeah,
Sometimes it's hard to keep the persona on stage, isn't it? Because me and you look at each other every now and then. I'm like, don't laugh.
yeah. Introducing the next song, you've got to sound a bit more gruff, not. And by the way, our next song is.
a little
I mean, we've already banned Dan from playing the SpongeBob theme and the Jurassic Park theme.
Oh, yeah, we'll try and get it in there if you can.
Hang on. The SpongeBob theme is good enough for the singer of Slipknot. So if he can do that, Corey
Oh,
Taylor,
yeah. I mean,
Corey Taylor can. If it's good enough for Corey Taylor, it's good enough for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dan does do the interlude, doesn't he? The doodly-doo-doodly-doo.
My friend's band, he's got an 80s cover pop band, and they're very good. It's pop, but it's very good. And when they go off at halftime, they go off to Jim Will Fix It.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So
Funny enough, I was in the near the Savile Ward on Sunday. They've taken it all down now in Stoke Mandeville.
Yeah.
The East
yeah,
End.
I think they better do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So coming towards the end of the interview, I mean, you've been very lucky that I've done this because Newcastle are playing Man City, and I'm a Newcastle fan, you know.
Wow.
So it's on TV right now.
Oh my
So
god! Oh my god! Oh, there's a replay.
what was that? What was that?
Oh my god! I hope there's a replay. Football's really important to me, Rob.
Yeah.
We're privileged that you sketched out your time to speak to us.
Yeah,
'cause-
I mean,
I know.
Dan had
It was
cancelled practices for his football stuff. So.
Yeah, so you definitely earned your backstage passes in photography pass.
yeah. So you've got your new album coming out. You've got your tour dates, and when's your new album coming out again? Sorry.
6th of
February.
there you go.
Yeah, and is it just streaming or is it going to be on formats? You
So
know, like
streaming for
CD
now.
or yeah,
So I want to get some CDs made. I looked at vinyl. Vinyl is crazy expensive for the stage
yeah,
run. I would like to, but I mean, I think I'd need to sell 100 of them to break even.
yeah.
And every band I've spoken to, they're just like, it's not worth it unless you've got this amount of fans, which is fine. So we can do it at a later time. But CDs, I'd like to get.
Yeah, it's good to have something because I think people like to support the band and have something
Yeah,
physical as well.
yeah.
I don't know about
Yeah.
you. What's your
Well,
preference?
I collect vinyl. As you can see behind me, I've got because I like female fronted singers, so I've got Saint Agnes, which is signed there, and I've got Wargasm on that side.
I was trying to figure out who that
Ah,
was. I was like, I've seen that
Yeah,
from somewhere
yeah.
before.
So I've got Saint Agnes is one of my favourite bands, and I'm going to be seeing them at the end of this month, so I'm super
Oh,
excited
cool.
with the Covey and
oh, awesome!
um, Wargasm. I did my first ever crowd surf to them at Download.
Oh,
And I was 50-year old when I did that, my
That's
first ever crowd surf.
amazing.
My second crowd surf was with a pop punk band at Corporation.
Oh,
oh.
sick! That's awesome. That's a world of difference,
Yeah, it's
but
a lot of
that's
difference
awesome.
there.
How was
Yeah,
it? I've never crowd surfed.
painful
No.
because I'm disabled,
Oh
and
no!
so the crowd surf was brilliant. I've got a knackered knee, and it was actually quite comfortable until I got over to where the security is, and he dropped me straight on my bad leg, and my knee is
Oh,
still swollen.
No.
So
no.
yeah, so that was with Zebrahead at
Hey, Deborah
Corporation.
Header are
Oh yeah,
amazing.
we saw them at Download,
Oh,
didn't we?
I've seen them 3 times.
Yes.
First 2 times they were great. The last time, I think, because the first 2 times I saw them were in Germany, then I saw them in the UK, and I was like, in the UK they were like, they weren't very good. But I think
Yeah.
it's because so a lot of their show was based around having people coming up onto the stage, dancing with them, and having cocktails. But I think in the
Okay.
UK you can't go give out cocktails to random people because of some. That's my thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first 2 times I saw them, they were like massive party animals.
Yeah.
And then like the most recent time was I think it was a download, and I was just
I
like,
thought they were really good. But if you're used to seeing them,
yeah, they were like on another level the first 2 times I saw them.
Yeah. I missed them at Download. I saw them do their acoustic set, but I missed their main set because it rained that heavy. I mean, you
Oh
missed Pantera, I missed Machine Head because I was on a mobility scooter and it just couldn't make it
oh,
to the other
wow.
side.
crazy. Yeah, we were
I'm
there
still,
Yeah,
for
Pantera's
yeah,
great.
Pantera, weren't we?
I'm still not seen Machine Head, and I'm still gutted. I've still not seen Machine Head. It's on my to-do list, and I was determined to see him at Download, but I just couldn't get through. So I was gutted. So I missed Zebrahead, Machine Head, and Pantera.
Next,
Terrible.
Next time.
next chat.
Next time. So my partner, as you know, Tracy, is a huge fan. I don't know whether you remember at the Yorkshireman, she had the 50s dress on, and
Yes, I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Yeah, I
yeah,
spoke to her after. She's lovely.
yes. She has a question at the end of all the interviews, what we ask the person I'm interviewing. So it is basically tell us something about each other that we don't know. So you've got a dish of dirt on Mac, and Mac, you've got a dish of dirt on Maria.
Oh, right. Now, how much dirt do you want?
Oh, dirty the better. That's.
Oh my god. Be nice.
Oh, and I'm trying to think of what I could. You can go. You can say something first if you want, and I can. I actually
I
think
need
of
to
something.
think about it.
I think of something.
Ah,
I'm trying to think of what. I'm trying to think of what you've done that's like dish worthy. Oh, really, how rude. Um. Hmm. That's a really hard one to do. That's an on the spot question. That is.
That's why we ask it.
I know.
yeah, it's a good question to
It
ask.
is,
It's just that I've never thought about it. We need to be quick because he's got football to watch.
No,
Uh,
you're all right. You're fine. It's still 0-0.
Oh, okay, all right. So still keeping an eye on it. That's
there's
good.
gonna be loads of stuff now, and I can't. And I'll go away and be like,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
would have
this
been
thing, that thing.
better. Hmm. Oh, what's that one? There is one. It's gonna annoy me now. it's something before you met me you'd never knew something was a thing. Or it was. That's gonna annoy me.
Oh no.
Um,
I don't know what it is.
That's gonna annoy me. It's really hard.
You can involve your other bandmates if you're really struggling.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something.
Oh, I can tell you one about Ryan. That's really easy. So Ryan just clearly straight up just does not give a fuck.
Can we swear?
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know where it's one. So Ryan comes down, doesn't pay the ULEZ because he's in Scotland, right? And he really doesn't care. And they send him letters going, charge for ULEZ, but because he's in Scotland, they can't really do anything. So they turn to his door going, we need to repossess your things. He goes, you can have my car if you want. Bear in mind, it was written off, fucked. And he goes, that's all you're having. And they took it. He goes, cool, didn't have to pay to get rid of it. So, yeah, Ryan gives no fucks. Avoided all of his ULEZ parking tickets with that. There you go. That's my. I can dish out, and that's about as much as I can dish out on Ryan. Yeah.
Right. Well, who's the biggest diva?
Diva? Oh. Me? Why? Why am I a diva? What have I done?
You are.
Why?
Yeah, I would say things might need to be done a certain way sometimes. But in a good way. Like guys, we're gonna have a conversation.
I've created.
No, I wouldn't. If maybe diva's not the right word. I'd just be like, you're very passionate. And
Perfectionist.
and you get things done. Obviously, you can, if it doesn't go exactly how.
I mean, I don't want to cause a domestic during this. It is just for fun. Who has the most hair products between you both?
Yeah, I know. Right?
Well, to be fair, you don't use that many hair products, do you? You use
like serums and all that kind of stuff. You probably use more hair products.
I think I use more hair products than Maria does. Yeah.
I would say.
I don't have that issue much these days, sadly.
No, it's all right.
Easier that
Foam
way.
wig.
That's it, with the quiff. Yeah,
right. Full circle back to cartoons.
Yeah. I think that's how we've got to dress up when we go and see you. We've got to dress up for cartoons.
Do it. What we'll do, we'll invite. So we've got a costume and makeup person we know, Amber. We'll get her to come along, bring your stuff, and we'll get her to make it post-apocalyptic for you. You have a post-apocalyptic foam quiff.
That sounds perfect. Well, thank you very much for your time. I'm very much looking forward to seeing you at the network in Sheffield, not the corporation network.
Yes.
And we're very much looking forward to that gig. Good luck with the album and good luck with the up and coming tour.
Thank you so much. Lovely to speak to you. Thanks for having us.
All right, see you later. Bye bye.
The wonderful Tracy.
She's waving in the background.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.